Greetings, I'm Avernum and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum. Last session we headed to Fort Draco. We explored some of the tunnels. We met the dastardly arena, how you pronounce it. I'll let you know in a minute. The Arania, basically intelligent spiders. And we finally started exploring Fort Draco. We went through the gate and now we're actually getting on to explore it. So let's do this. This is Cole's Meat and Monkeys. You meet the proprietor of this small food shop. He's very busy. He has to deal with customers, make the food, and try to keep the ever-present soot flakes from getting into the flour. Are those your cave cows outside? Yes, sir, I love them dearly. Even more when it's time for one of them to make the ultimate sacrifice. Why, I raised them since they were calves. That reminds me, I need some more veal. You could buy rations. You can get meat and bread the like from me if that's what you would like. Wow, you must know an awful lot about the caves around here. Yes, I do. Can you tell me some of the wonderful things that you've learned? It could aid us in our travels. Well, I'd normally say no, but I've heard so much about your exploits lately that I'd love to help you out. If you'd ever like to learn about the caves, please let me know. Please teach me about cave lore. Okay. So, from Carlos we can pay to improve our cave lore. Not that we've got anything worth enough to afford it. Buy some food. So, yeah. But there's an option. Let's have a look what he's doing, but nothing. He wants nothing that we can pinch. Let's see, we got. See, nothing there. A mushrooms. The meat. I'll come back to that. I'm proud of pick up on this. Oh, we've got, who's this? This is. You see a beautiful woman with long brown hair and astonishing variety of freckles. Strangely, she's clean of soot. What do you do in this town? I sell supplies to the miners and such, and also to the adventurers that come this way. I also run a laundry service for the locals. Can you do my laundry? She lets out a small laugh. No, as much as I would love to, I have more to do than I'd like. What sort of supplies do you sell? Well, mining supplies mostly. Stuff you wouldn't be interested in, but I do have some things you might like to buy. She brushes a box with her hand. You notice that the store is amazingly clean. I don't mean to be rude, but why are you clean while everyone else is filthy? She seems pleased that you notice. Yes, I used to spend all my time keeping things neat, but then I found out how reasonably priced dirt repulsion spells are. This is why everyone brings me their dirty clothes for cleaning. My shop is the only place clean enough to get the job done, and the job might not be glamorous, but let's just say it's well worth my time. There's something else I'd like. Heard anything interesting from passing adventurers? Yes, actually. A crazy fellow was wandering through here a few weeks ago. He said he'd met a bunch of friendly spiders to the west, and that one of them was looking to hire some humans. His name was Spider. She shrugs. That doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what I heard. Okay, can I buy some of your supplies? See what we've got. We've got potions. We can buy some lockpicks. Some golds, just some buying lockpicks. Okay. So we're done. We're done there. We'll know. That's where she keeps gold and the silver. One interesting thing is you've got silver and gold coins, but they don't actually do much difference. Gold coins because you get a set number of coins. There's no different sorts of currency here. So, why you know their treasure and their gold coins, you'll just say, well, there's 60 of them. So 60 gold coins, the same as 60 silver coins, and 60 coins worth of silver coins, 60 coins worth of gold coins, and 60 of that copper. Yeah. Boots. Oh, we've got a robe. We can do B. B in there with some pants. Turks American pants. Cows, more cows, more cows, more cows. Okay. Stop building up our mushroom stock again. Not that we've used it. Okay, we can look at the front door there. And Sue Supply and Laundry, that is. Got, it's interesting. Can't remember that really. Because this town is set into the river, so. But we haven't bought the boat, so we can't board it. Brandon's boats. Lord for Arena fame. See 8th for details. Well, that company is really found some. 8th's Alchemy. How do you pronounce 8th? Well, talk to Brandon. You see a small man with short blonde hair. He wears a belt laying on tools. Nice boats. What are they for? Well, I make them mostly for ore shipping. Only 300 gold. Let me know if you want to buy one. They can be useful around here. Useful for what? I'm the only person who sells boats for the use on this river. It's a neat river. Lots of carries off it. Just be careful of the slips. Alright, have a nice day. So, we will explore. Yeah, a bit more. See what she's offering. Ooh. Healing Elixir. Yoink. Healing Potion. Yoink. See, that's worth it when you get stuff like that. That's always fun. Okay, talk to 8th. You see a smiling, dirty woman sitting behind the counter. She wears a very clean black dress. Because of all the soot in Fort Draco, you can't be sure if this dress was originally black. What do you do for this mining town? I'm the town metallurgist and I dabble in chemicals as well. You would be amazed at how often the cave workers need an alchemist of some sort. What do you do with the metal? The miners dig up the ore, copper, silver sometimes, but mostly iron, and bring them here to be analysed. If I say the ore is okay, then the ore gets processed, mostly into pig iron, but we can even make steel in small quantities. Chemicals, testing, do you know any alchemy? She smiles. You wouldn't be interested, I'm afraid. The alchemy I do is painfully tedious stuff to the layperson. She thinks, wait a minute, someone passing through taught me the recipe for an exceptionally strong healing elixir. Some miners use it to heal those injured on the job. If you want, I could teach you the recipe. Can you teach me the recipe? I'll pay. 360 for the healing elixir. Okay. Yeah. Healing elixir is fine. We need 5 for that, so we can do it. Can get that if we wanted to. Assuming when we finally get some gold. There's a sign outside which says that you'll pay us for Arania fangs. Oh yes, the Arania are a race of vicious evil spiders which live in the tunnels to the west. They harass the merchants, very dangerous, so I've set up a reward system for anyone killing these creatures. When you find their fangs, bring them to me and I'll give you 10 coins for each pair. So the Arena fangs? You hand over the Arena fangs and collect a small patch of coins in return. Thank you. Some spiders are friendly, but those are Avernum are vicious and unrelenting man-eaters. You've made these tunnels a little bit more safe. Right. So, we want to go hunting for arena fangs if we have the opportunity at some point. Which we will. We'll probably find some as we look. B, C, no, nothing in there. See that? That's lava, that is. Talking about to Botel, you see a massive man covered in what must be an inch of soot. The enormous muscles in his arms almost threaten to tip him over. What are you making? Just some of the best weapons and armour in Avernum. This is my forge, and I can repair just about anything as well. I'm the best smith outside the Great Cave. Better stuff in the Great Cave? Really? Yes, the Great Cave is far, far to the south of here, and I've heard that the city of Darman has the best steel workers in Avernum. But that's a long trip. You should buy things from it. So, what would tax your skill? Nothing I've found yet. Sometimes I wish I could get a real challenge. What sort of things would challenge me? I could repair any weapon you bought me, but I wish someone would bring a really powerful magical weapon to the store. Strongly enchanted weapon is as challenging a repair job as I could hope to find. Want to buy some of your fine weapons. Okay, so we've got a little bronze greatsword. 2 to 26 minus 2. I believe is a two-handed weapon, yes. Steel spear. Got slip spear. Stone spear. Steel spear is probably going there. Iron pike, steel arrows and iron bolts. So iron longsword, yeah, not great, but not great. Let's see the flagon. And you can have the papyrus too, as it literally burns up because of the atmosphere, but yeah, never mind. So, and we'll see what armor you got. Let's see, 4 studded armor, iron studded armor, iron chainmail, 4 chainmail and an iron chainmail at 1,000 gold. Ooh. Iron helmet and bronze helmet. Leather bronze helmet, wooden large shield. Yeah, we could definitely do some of that, but not right now. Usual drill. That's a bar of tin. And that's a bar of iron. This smithy is dominated by an enormous metal anvil. It would take at least 10 strong people to lift it, probably more. It's an awesome sight. According to the sign outside, it's the property of Bootel the Smith. Bootel the Blacksmith. Beggar. So we'll go over here before we head back in. See A, B, C, D. Nope, nothing there. Could always be something under it, but I'm not going to. A sooty beggar rolls himself on the path, round the paths on a cart. He had no legs. What happened to your legs? I was once a productive member of society. Then I got thrown into Avernum. Then I became a productive member of society. Then my legs got crushed in a mine and had to be cut off. Now I try to get people to give me a gold. Sad story, sir. How about a few coins? Sure, I'll give you some gold. Thank you very much. You know, beggars hear many interesting things. Would you like to purchase some information? Only 20 gold. Okay, I'll buy your information. Not all spiders are nasty. There's a bunch of friendly ones across the river and to the north. I met one once, not too long ago. She said she was wandering around looking for someone who could help them. She said asked a spider named Spider about a mission. Okay. This is the foundry. This building is a rough foundry. Ore from the mines around Fort Draco is dumped into the pool of molten stone and metal to the north, where natural heat and magical forces extract the pure iron. Eventually, ingots are moulded from the carefully extracted iron. It is amazing that something like this could be constructed down here, but a good source of metal would ultimately be necessary for Avernum survival. Dropped into a bell. The heat and noise are almost unbearable. You aren't even sure what species this person is. He or she is so covered in soot. What are you working on? Actually, I run the forge. I keep it from blowing us all to the surface. He has to shout to make himself heard. Quite a forge you have here. Ah, the best in all of Avernum. Magic and terribly hot. Be careful. Would it really blow us all the way to the surface? Yeah, well, maybe not that far, but it'll sure make you dead. The forge is a mighty powerful thing. If it blows, they'll fill it at the castle. It must be difficult running this forge. Not so much. The worst part is keeping the workers motivated. It's hard to get someone to ferry the good cheap wine the labourers like in the off-hours. Hey, we bought you cheap wine. Would you buy it from us? Yeah, sure, we need a lot of it. If you went down to the Great Cave and got a load of it and brought it back, we could pay you well for it. Remember, we just want cheap wine. None of the fancy Almaria stuff. Okay. The heat and noise are here enough to kill a cave cow. You wonder how this person could take it. He's completely covered in soot. Maybe it's filling his ears. What are you responsible for? I shape the ingots, so they can be shipped out. You know, Avernum gets all its good metal from here. What's so special about the metal? The best mines are around here. So there you go. We got the purest metals. Bill and I keep this pit running. Isn't your name Bill? Yeah, we're both named Bill. I'm Bill and he is Bill as well. Wait a moment. Can I trouble you with another question? Do you need anything? Anything you give us money for? Could use some cheap wine. Keeps the workers happy so they don't travel off to other more comfortable cities. Talk to Bill about it. Isn't your name Bill? We're both named Bill. Your Ingots on there. Iron, 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 iron. Wow, that's a lot of iron. Let's go D. Tin and lead. E. Iron. So yeah. Of course that digs back into foundry. Docks in. Talking to Grant. You see an old woman in ragged black robes. She seems to be looking for something. What are you looking for? I'm looking for my familiar right now. It's being very naughty. Then we're going to meet the dragon. Dragon? Wow. Where? Yes, mighty and ancient Motrax lives in a cave to the east. He welcomes all humans. He actually likes us. Mages from all over go to learn from him. I'm on my way now. If only I can find that naughty, naughty familiar. She turns to continue searching. She spies a lizard on the table and leaps after it. Gets away. You're trying to find a familiar? Yes, my little lizard. My friend and helpmate, who I won't punish, not at all. She starts to search for it. She shouts. You hear from behind you something say, yeah, right. Dear. There is a large, genial-looking man wiping up the counter. Everything in the bar, including him, is covered with a thin layer of soot. Why is everything so dirty? It's not dirt, it's practically money. Fort Draco is Avernum's primary source of metal of all sorts. A bit of dirt is a small price to pay to keep our nation growing. Gus explains why this town is so filthy and dirty and smelly. Buddy, I don't like your tone or your words, and I'd keep my rudeness to myself if I were you, or you'll learn yourself a lot of trouble. There's something else I'd like to ask you. What are you doing here? Well, I serve drinks to the rowdies. Then work lets off. When work lets off. I've got a room in the back you can rent. Other than that, I just try to keep things clean. Rooms cost 5 pence, a drink 1. Who are these rowdies? The miners and forgers. They're a wild crowd, as you can imagine. What's with all the soot everywhere? Everything in Fort Draco gets soot on it sooner or later. Price we pay for prosperity. I'd like to rent that room you mentioned. It takes your money and shows you to a small filthy room. Smell of the smoke and full of ash. The sound from the forge next door keeps you up most of the night, and the partying miners outside doors keep you up the rest of it. But we're healed, that's good. And we're back here. Talking to Smart Lizard. You see a small green lizard. It wears a ribbon around its tail and a bell around its neck. Hello, lizard. What are you? I'm a familiar. Hiss, hiss. He tries to shake the room. You a familiar for that wizard? Yeah, hiss. For a nibs. Grant. The one who makes my life a long string of torments and humiliations. Hiss, I say. Hiss. Hiss? Oh, hiss? Yeah, whatever. So... Got a jug of wine. See? Oh. Okay. Some trash. Bottom. See what we've got there. Not allowing us any of that. Ingots. Keep out. Really? So what's in here then? This huge urban building filled with heaps of raw ore. Each pile is marked with a small sign indicating who owns it. This must be where the miners bring their valuable ore, freshly chipped from the hard stone walls of Avernum. Okay. Have a look at the ingots then, shall we? You unlock the door. And let's have a look at all the ingots I'm not getting. Let's see. A. Ingots of lead. B. Bar of tin. Hang on. B. Bar of tin. I can have that. Yoink. C. Bar of iron. D. Bar of lead. We'll have that. Basically because we need the money. I mean, gold is, it's all well being good and noble, but they're gonna forget to. If they're gonna let me take some, I'm gonna take some. We'll take some lead. Two. Iron. We'll have that. Let's grab our rocks because we've got rocks. A. C. But silver. Wow, 250 gold coins for that. B. Bow tin. It's gonna come in nice and handy. What you're working on? What forge you have here? But could you use some weapons? Not gonna. I'm gonna sell you some stuff. Because you know I needed some stuff to sell. Not much, not get much for it, but it was free. So yeah, we're about halfway. I will, well, basically put, I am got one last room to do, so we will explore that last area, I think. Explore the barracks. There's anything else really. What's that? Wow, iron studded armour. Iron bolts and some sandals. Iron spear. there. No, nothing in the shelves. So yeah, we're done now. Pretty much wandered around. Fort Draco's kind of small. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We have a leather helmet, fine leather armour, fine dagger and some coins. Not entirely sure what that was about. I think he might just died. Just putting him to rest, never mind. Interesting. No, appears to be something on the back there. So yeah, we'll have a quick look. It won't take too long to do it. It does look like there's something out back. There we go. Alien herbs north on the counter. So yeah, this is her secret area. For her work. More information, okay. Woman pacing around a secluded area looking for. Excuse me, what are you doing? Research, please go away. The moment you touch the chest, several bolts of lightning arc around the room. You stumble backwards, horribly burned. Oops. We won't be doing that again, will we? Of course we will. Yep, the different icon. See that? That means she's a ghost. She's not just dead. There's just that's disintegrating her. You weren't raising her at all. Quite enjoy that. And of course, no. Empire sends you down in Avernum. You would die here in the trouble and no more. Alas, they have gotten their wish. Fortunately, there's still hope. New adventurers enter Avernum all the time, alone and afraid. Any one of them could be the new saviour of the Underworld. Perhaps your next group will be the one to escape. There's only one way to find out. Care to try again? Yeah. Okay, so we will... Let's get out of here while we still can, while we're still alive. Got to love being nosy. Let's head back to Toxin because we're gonna need it all. Right, you know what? You can take some more money off us. a drink, and I'd like to rent the room. Take your money, and we'll do that. That will get us all back, pretty much. And from the room at the inn, this has been Darvain playing Let's Play Avernum, having explored Fort Draco. Next time we will get back to carry on the caverns on the outside. But until then, if you like what you're seeing here, please be sure to like, subscribe and comment and share. Let me know how I can improve. And until then, goodbye. I'm not going to have a look down here. See, that's somewhat interesting, is that you see these rooms. And then you say, oh, there's a gap there. Let's have a look to see if we can do it. There we go. Just found the trap. Disarm the trap. Disarm another one. See, we've got some all. It's amazing what you get for being this one. Secret stash. And we will basically done my sign. I found it that big because I didn't want to do it before I got it. I mean, the fun part of having an auto map is that you can try and find all these nooks and crannies. And in the meantime, like I said, this has been Darvain playing Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic. We will finish off looking this area of the caves and see where we end up. Take it from there. We've got a lot of options, a lot of exploring we can do, so there's still plenty more to go. Till next time, goodbye.